Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and for everybody who is new, I'm Leorah and I'm so glad you found me. So welcome to today's video, which is going to be full of new makeup releases, mostly indie, a few mainstream items, but mostly indie because this is where my heart is, because I am the ambassador of indie brands. Sweeties, welcome to my kingdom. Okay, if you've just found me, I'm Leorah, I'm a makeup artist and I'm a stylist. Today I'm super classy because I wanted to surprise you. Surprise! But of course, if you check out my channel with more content and also my social media, which is linked in the description box, you will see that I can be quite the bird of paradise, you know? So anyway, just wanted to show you a different side of me because I love to reinvent myself every single day, and today I'm that. Okay, sweeties, that is that. Of course, if you like it here, then please feel free to subscribe to my channel because there is only something to be gained, you know. And besides that, let's just go right into it because again, I found nice things for you. Okay, so let me just move to the side and let's go right into it. Okay, sweeties, Loveluxe Beauty is sneak peeking something. Okay, they're sneak peeking their Firefly Holo SparX. Now, this is the only picture that I have right now. This is coming soon. I have no more information, but what I see here looks absolutely incredible. Like really cool. I have no idea. I have no idea what this is all about and exactly like what is coming. But anyway, I shall update you. So this is from Loveluxe Beauty. Okay, then we should also talk about her secret base because they're coming out with the One for All eyeshadow palette, which looks like this. You have 9 shades, 6 mattes and 3 shimmers. It is vegan, it's cruelty free, and it retails for $21, and this is available now. Now it looks like there's going to be 3 shimmers. Of course, it's the yellow, the blue and the orange, and the rest is mattes. I think overall this is a really fun palette, and yeah, the blue is spectacular, honestly. Just imagine that on the lid and then blending it out with the purple or the green, like seriously. Yeah, so anyway, just saying, so this is from her secret base in case you want to check out that release. Of course, if you're new here, I have everything listed in the description box, so you will find everything there. The next release, I'm not 100% sure if I spoke already about it, but I figured, you know, double feature has never hurt a brand. So this is from Baby Bad Beauty, and this is the Summer Goth palette. I almost feel like either I spoke about a sneak peek of this or I already showed you, but anyway, this is how she looks, and it's 8 shades. It's available now. It retails for $30, and of course you do have 2 mattes and the rest is shimmers. If you like to, you know, use a lot of shimmers, that might be something for you. I think the packaging, the artwork is super beautiful, and also the palette has a lot of charm. For me personally, I like it more when I have it the other way around, that I have more mattes than shimmers, but you know, we all have different needs and preferences, so that is basically what it boils down to. But this is what it is in case you want to check that out. Okay, then also Janeth Cosmetics. Janeth Cosmetics is coming out with the Gold Edition eyeshadow palette. It is also a 9-pan palette with mattes and shimmers. This is going to be available on June 11th, and this is how she looks. So I really like that there is this purple and the blue, because I think that makes the palette really pop and interesting. And of course also softer shades, nice to blend out with, and also if you just want to go for a softer look like I did today, because this is like super soft and classy for me. So anyway, you can do like totally neutral looks with this, you know. So, and that is from Janeth Cosmetics, available on June 11th in case you are interested. Then Illusion Boutique, that is a new brand for me. I just found that one, and this is the Rich Girl Antiques eyeshadow palette. Now this is my sweet spot, or this is starting to be my sweet spot when it comes to size of the palette, you know. This has of course 15 shades. You have 5 glitters, which is the whole bottom row, and the rest is mattes. Now I think this is really cool because I like pressed glitters. I have absolutely nothing against it. For me, it makes, like in my world, it makes a lot of sense, you know. Yeah, all right. So anyway, this retails for $22. I think that's a super good price for quite a big palette, and yeah, and that is what it is. It's available now in case you want to check out that brand. Then we also need to talk about the BYL Cosmetics. They are coming out with a super pretty collection, and that is this one. This is the Chill Out pack, and this whole thing, which includes the Chill Out palette, the Venus highlighter, and 3 single glitters, and what else? And the Jane Clear gloss. Okay, so you see it all there, and lashes. and lashes. All of that, as far as I know, for $30. Sweeties, you know, that is cool. And the palette, while it is probably too light leaning for me because I kind of really like the drama, but I can see this. I can absolutely see this because I can absolutely wear soft looks, you know? It is not like I constantly need to go like dark and grungy and stuff like that, because, you know, sometimes you just have days where you need to be a little bit more classy or need to be a little bit lighter because for no reason other than you feel that way, you know? And this is really, really pretty. Also together, of course, with those glitters and then the highlighter and the lashes, beautiful. Really, really beautiful. So this is from the BYL Cosmetics. Okay, then let's talk about Queen KM Cosmetics because they're coming out with super, super nice creamy lippies. Creamy lippies. Yeah, this is what they look like. This is the summer collection. This is going to come a little bit later this month on the 23rd. It's 5 shades and I think this looks beautiful. This looks absolutely beautiful and I love it that I assume this is not matte, you know, which is absolutely my preference because I really personally do not like matte lips, but this looks beautiful. The shades are amazing. Absolutely beautiful. So I don't have a price unfortunately, but yeah, this is really, really cool. Yeah, from Queen KM Cosmetics. Okay, now let us move on to something super, super exciting too, and that is from Killer Queens Cosmetics. They are basically sneak peeking or showing us the new Royal Blood eyeshadow palette. This is coming soon. This is featuring 8 extreme multichromes. I'm also going to show you swatches and you will probably fall off your chairs. That is basically a palette that is very needed. Like, don't tell me that you see this and you don't want this, right? Right? Am I right? I think I'm right. So yeah, anyway, I don't have a price. Probably that's a good idea to not have a price. I have no idea what this is gonna cost. But anyway, you have those 8 shades there and they look absolutely stunning. Like, you know, yeah. So Killer Queens Cosmetics, absolutely rocking it, absolutely beautiful. The swatches look out of this world stunning. And what they also say, let me just find this so I can read this for you. It says here, each shade shifts between 3 to 4 different colors depending on different angles, obviously. Apply like butter and blend out without losing its color or turning black. And that is actually something that I have noticed in a few, you know, multi-chromes or something. I have noticed that sometimes when you shear them out, they start to turn black and dull. And that is a shame because not everywhere you can just pack them on and leave them as it is. So they claim here that these don't do that, which is absolutely amazing. It's super, super intriguing. And these will not be available as singles. They will only come in a palette. So that is all the information I have, but yeah. Gushing? Have you seen me gush? So yeah, anyway, let us turn to m.vrie for a second. So they're coming out with actually, as of right now, because they might have dropped something else by the time you're seeing this, but they, as of right now, have showed us three releases. So let's start with the first 2 because these are 9-pan palettes. There is one that is the 9M Melon Pop, which is obviously, which one is that? And then of course the Bronze Metal Artistry Palette, each of them retailing for $12. And then they're also coming out with the Live Your Love eyeshadow palette, which is basically the follow-up of the Live-In color. I think the ones that I've showed you this one already a couple of times here on my channel because I do have it. I was not a big fan of the performance of that first one. Just performance-wise, color scheme-wise, it was really, really pretty. This here seems to be a little bit more vibrant even than the first one in this series. But anyway, there's also going to be brushes and of course a handheld mirror. And do I have prices for this already? Let me see. $20. Okay, the palette is $20. Then the brush set $26 and the handheld mirror for $12. Okay, so if you want to check that out, feel free to do so. Then let's also quickly talk about BH Cosmetics because it's time for another birth. For another installment in the Birthstone series, and here we have the Pearl for June. Okay, now I don't really know much about birthstones and stuff like that. I'm not following that so much. I don't know I don't know a lot about it. So this is of course a very, very neutral palette. This is not going to be anything that I'm going to add to my collection. I just actually, and you have not seen that yet, I just worked with the Do Not Disturb palette from the Say It collection. That was a super, super fun video to film, and I really, really liked the formula. It really impressed me, honestly, the formula in that collection. So go ahead and watch that video, because it's kind of a first time thing that I did there. Anyway, you will see. Okay, so this retails for $9. $9. That is so cool. I love affordable makeup. I really, really love it. What can I say? All right, then Norvina is dropping the Norvina 5 on us, which looks like this. This is launching on the 13th or on the 7th. What was it now? I think the 7th. But anyway, this is volume 5. This is retailing for $60. And yeah, I kind of really want this one because I have all the other ones. Do I need this? No, but seriously, sweeties, that is not a consideration I can even realistically have in my life, because I don't need anything. You know, this is not a reason why I buy makeup, except when I'm buying, like repurchasing an eyeliner, you know, my most favorite eyeliner or foundation or something, you know. Other than that, for the rest of my life, I will never ever need anything more than what I have, and probably will have to pass tons of makeup onto the coming generations, you know. So that is not even an issue. But do I want this? Kinda. Because it's nice. It's mostly cold neutrals and it's purples. It's kind of really, really classy in its own way, and I really like that. And I also did like the performance of all my other Norvina palettes. They really worked well for me. So I see this definitely in my future. It's not going to be on launch probably, but at some point maybe. It's a definite maybe. There's also going to be 3 lip balms, which is, you know, whatever. I don't care. Yeah, they're, you know, I'm not into lip balms. So anyway, but that is coming on June 7th. So what is today? Ah, so this is live already when you're seeing this. I wasn't aware that it is June 7th for me today, because I'm filming this 2 days before you're seeing this. So anyway, this is live when you're seeing this. It might be sold out already by the time you're seeing this. Okay, then another new brand that I'm actually super excited about, that I also just found, is Shapeshift Cosmetics, and they're releasing this palette. This is the Light Years palette. Isn't that a cool palette, sweeties? Isn't that though the coolest palette? Really? Okay, so it says here the palette contains 20 pans, shades of explosive amounts of pigment with rainbow mattes and creamy galactic shimmers, duochromes and pressed pigments. That is cool. That is so cool. This is coming on June 18th at Shapeshifter. Wait, Shapeshifter. What is it? Shapeshifter Cosmetics. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Like, I wouldn't change a thing about this palette, you know? This is really, really cool. Yeah, I'm so glad I found this brand. This is really, really beautiful. Okay, then let's also talk about this one from Glamlight. Okay. I have this coming my way. Or I will have this coming my way, because I know already that one of my new besties said, yeah, Leorah, you're going to get this from me. Andrea, thank you so much. You're a true blessing. And I have a thing with this palette. Now, first of all, I'm super grateful that this time Glamlight is not coming out with a food-related release, which is nice. So I also should point out that this is, of course, a collaboration palette with Mikayla, I think. Okay, so anyway, when you look at her things, what she's posting on Instagram, she's incredibly talented, also very much into colorful makeup, but not exclusively, kind of like I am, you know, because I'm also like really liking neutral looks, just not all the time, maybe like once a week or something. Okay, so anyway, you have 30 shades in here. This is dropping on June 13th. Okay, when they sneak peeked this a couple of days ago, they sneak peeked that little corner there on the bottom, in the 2 bottom rows in the middle, where you have the purple, the kind of olive green, and the yellow, and that area, which is, if you ask me, the most beautiful area in the whole palette. Now, the 2 top rows, I could live without them at all. When I now saw the whole picture, I was like, Now, of course, this is all boiling down to personal taste. You know, I'm probably not going to do much with those top rows, but the 3 bottom rows are incredible. absolutely incredible. Now, I'm not sitting here judging Mikayla's taste, because she performed, like, she made this palette, designed it and everything, and she has a right to put in whatever her heart is. You know, I'm not trying to like criticize something that is creative energy of someone else. That just doesn't make sense, and it's not fair, and you cannot criticize that because it's someone else's creative energy. Let's not forget that, okay? It's just that I personally will probably not do a lot with those two top rows, but fine, doesn't matter, you know. My favorite is definitely the 3 bottom rows, and that is for me already worth it to have this palette. Plus, I'm super cool with the whole concept of not having a food related glam light palette. That is so cool. This is going to be my first one that is not food related. Okay, so this is coming on June 13th. As of right now, I do not have a price for this palette. Okay, sweeties, let us move on to the next brand, and that is G Cosmetics. So G Cosmetics is coming out with the G blushes and here they are. You have 5 different shades, and they retail for $12 each. And I think especially but not exclusively, if you have a darker skin tone, this is going to be probably really nice for you. But I also have to say that even if you're fairer or like medium, you know, you can totally use this. Just, you know, go in with little product and build up, you know, and that is beautiful shades, especially the one that is, I think it's called Kitty. It's the second one to the left. I think it's super pretty. It's like a, I don't know, it's beautiful. It's really beautiful. My eyes constantly go to this one. So anyway, is it Kitty? I have a hard time with the font. Danger, Kitty, Doll, Wicked, and Smiley. Yeah, must be Kitty. So anyway, I'm all about the kitties, as you know. So that is that. Alright, sweeties, before we move on to the next brand, I kind of have to explain something. If there are a lot of jump cuts in this video, it is because I'm really filming under hard conditions this time, because my internet is dropping out like crazy, and basically every single time I'm switching to a different page, I have to actually stop filming, leave the room, stand on my tiptoes, hold up my phone in order to get reception. Okay, so yeah, just saying. Okay, sweeties, we're moving on to the next brand, and that is Good Mela. That is a new brand for me, and it says here this is the inclusive and ethical beauty brand. It's cruelty-free, it's vegan, and that is basically what it is. So they're coming out with their first eyeshadow palette. Congratulations. And this is the Melassentials Palette. This is coming at some point in June, and of course you can see you have beautiful depth in this palette. In case you have a darker skin tone, this is of course made for you. I would probably not shy away from this palette either, because I like dark looks. This looks really beautiful. It looks like there might be 2 shimmers in the palette and the rest is mattes, I think, but it doesn't say here. So, but I think from the picture that that's what it is, and it looks beautiful. So congratulations to Good Mela for this first release, or this first palette, let's put it that way. And yeah, and I hope the launch goes really well. Then let's also talk about Delightfully Flawless, because Delightfully Flawless has been featured here on my channel, and this is a brand that I found, I think, back in 2020, I think, and it's a beautiful brand, and I've ordered from them, and the owner is super nice, and I'm super excited that they're coming out with new products. So this is now, I do believe, the first neutral palette, because the other 2 palettes that she has, I have them, and they're really colorful, and they also all have pressed glitters, but this one seems to have no pressed glitters, just mattes and shimmers. So anyway, this is what it is. So this is the Sugar and Spice eyeshadow palette, retailing for $20, and 15 shades, of course, as you can see. It's vegan, it's cruelty free, and also the whole idea behind this brand is just beautiful. Delightfully Flawless, you know, this message, I love it. I love it when there is a message behind the brand, behind the name of a brand, you know, it's just beautiful. So yeah, also here you have nice depth in the palette, and I think a nice range in general of cold neutrals, warmer leaning neutrals. So if you are looking for a neutral palette and want to support an amazing small indie brand, then please support this brand, because yeah, because I say so, huh? So yeah, anyway, this is Delightfully Flawless. Okay, then I also need to show you a new release from Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics. So this is going to drop on the 10th of June, and this is like a whole blush collection, okay? You have matte blush palettes, and you have lip cushions. I really don't know. So anyway, all kinds of stuff. Honestly, those blush palettes look super nice. Kind of intrigued, but the price is of course $45. $20 for a blush palette for 6 shades. I don't know. I might have to skip dinner for like 2 days or something. But anyway, this is coming, as I already told you, on June 10th. And this is exclusively available on Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics or Jaclyn Cosmetics on her website. So anyway, this is that in case you want to check out that release. Okay, then we definitely also talk about, we need to talk about Tammy Tanuka because she's done it again. She is coming out with this. Okay, Praising the Dawn Moons. Sweeties, what? I need to meet her. Tammy, please, can you come over? We need to talk. Like Praising the Dawn Moons. How does one come up with names like this? How? This is beautiful. Like really, I cannot get over it because, you know, every single time she launches something, just the creativity in the names. Forget for a second what the collection or the bundle or whatever looks like, but the creativity in the names is just so spectacular that I just cannot. So anyway, I'm exhausting myself. Okay, so this is a new collection, 24 shades of Opal and Heaven shades. Okay, so you do have 24 loose shades and 7 shades in a palette. So this is released already when you are seeing this, and I think this is incredible. Now, am I going to get this? No, because these shades are way too light for me to like them. But I think it's incredible, especially honestly the palette. The palette, so beautiful, but I would never be able to enjoy this palette on its own. I would always have to have like something dark with it, you know? So I'm not gonna get this, but I think it's incredible, you know? And that is actually something that we all need to learn, that it's okay to like something or to dislike something, and just let it stand. You know, that's completely okay. So I love this. It's beautiful, but I'm not going to get this because for me, for my personal taste, it is too light, but I'm sure a lot of people will absolutely love this. Okay, Ava Turner Cosmetics is coming out with their Lippie summer collection. Okay, 4 shades. These are glosses. They look beautiful. I love them because I love neutral lips and rosy lips, and you basically get all of that here. I also like glosses, especially when you can build them up in their opacity. I don't know that because I have not seen any swatches or anything here. I just see the picture that you're basically seeing here. But this is coming on June 19th, and I think just color-wise, this looks really, really pretty. Okay, let's feature a little bit more lip products because why not? So this is from Wonga Beauty. Also here we have 4 new lip glosses, and these are available now for $13 each. And of course, you can see that these are much lighter leaning in case you're looking for like a light summer lippy, you know, if that is your style, or even combining it with a bit of a darker, like a tiny little bit of a darker lip liner, that could look really, really amazing. So just saying that this is now available from Wonga Beauty in case you're looking for something like that. And then also another new brand for me personally. So this is the Cleo lip gloss collection, and also here of course lip gloss is super, super nice because I like it when it's glossy. 7 shades, $8 each. Also here the colors are absolutely beautiful. I personally do not like see-through or clear glosses because in my books it doesn't make sense, because I want to have some color. If I'm already putting something on my lips, I want to have some color there. But besides that, all the other ones are absolutely my color scheme. Super, super nice, and that is available now from m.vrie Beauty. I think if you don't know what I'm talking about, just follow the list in the description box. Okay, then let's also talk about Makeup Mayonnaise Cosmetics. They're coming out with the Fairytale Multichrome Gel eyeshadow. Now look at that swatch. Look at it in the tub and look at the swatch on the hand there. Really? Wow. It's basically clear, right? It has a clear base, and then when it's applied, it turns purple. Like really? Wow. This is so cool. I do have a picture here with eye swatches, and this is all the same shade, just so you know how it kind of shifts, you know? So it's like a purple fuchsia light blue kind of a situation, which is absolutely beautiful. So this retails for $20, and in case you want to shop something from Makeup Mayonnaise Cosmetics, I do happen to have a discount code with that brand, which is, I do believe, affiliated, so you'll find it in the description box down below. All right, then let's also talk about Sugar Drizzle, because Sugar Drizzle is coming out with Matte liquid lipsticks, which looks like that. 9 shades. That brand is vegan and cruelty free. They retail for $12 a piece, and this is available now. Color wise, most of them I love. I'm not 100% sure if I am bold enough or courageous enough for like the black and the blue and things like this, but I think that purple, even that purple, I kind of really want to have a purple like this in my lipstick collection. But anyway, as I already told you, matte lipsticks is just not my preference. So anyway, but you might want to check this out. Sugar Drizzle is an amazing company. I have tried one eyeshadow palette from them and I really liked it. So just saying. Okay, then I also want to show you something from Norvina. As of right now, I do have 2 shades that I can show you because they are starting to sneak peek shades from the upcoming Halo Moon collection. Okay, so there we have the shade Eileen and then the shade Marama, which you can see here, both of them. And I'm sure by the time you're seeing this, there are more out in the universe. So yeah, anyway, these will retail for, I think, $13 right now, or originally $17 a piece. And this is available on June 10th. Okay, so that's basically the day you're seeing this, maybe, or your tomorrow, something like that. In case you want to check this out, then that's what you can do. Okay, Pout and Shout. We spoke about Pout and Shout every single week, like for the last month at least, and now they're coming out with the Penguin Special Snowball Highlighters. I think 2 weeks ago we spoke about the Penguin palette. Or was it last week? No, last week we had the Catch the Cat bus or something, right? And now we're going back to the Penguin. So that seems to be maybe part of a collection or something. And here we have the Snowball Highlighters, which look so cute. Like seriously. Okay, so anyway, we have a cool tone one and we have a warm tone one, and it says here it's a wet texture, almost like a lotion, but also similar to a mouse's bounciness. Okay, so it's handmade, it's upcycled exterior packaging, as we all know, and you can pay for it either something between $7 and $14, because this is how amazing that brand is, depending on what you can afford. Okay, so this is available now, Pout and Shout, and I'm going to feature this brand till the last day for me on YouTube, just saying. Okay, then Black Moxie Cosmetics is showing us the Potion palette. Now, sweeties, this palette, so beautiful. I kind of feel like I spoke about this already, but even so, like 12 shades for $29. This is available now. This is a beautiful palette. I saw this also in a video, which of course I cannot show you because I don't know how to include videos, but so pretty, so pretty. And the swatches, I kind of feel like I showed you this, but anyway, doesn't matter. It is beautiful. It is gorgeous. It has this nature grunge vibe, you know, and I love this. It's beautiful. Yeah, so anyway, $29. This is available now from Black Moxie Cosmetics. Then we also need to talk about Alamar Cosmetics, the Reina del Caribe, or Caribe, I don't know, something with Caribbean, I guess, eyeshadow palette, which looks like this. You have 8 shades here, and what do I know, 4 mattes, 4 shimmers, retailing for $28. Okay, I'm of course not too much into small palettes, and I do consider 8 pan palettes like really small, but I can make exceptions. Can always talk myself into everything. Anyway, this retails for $28, and I think overall the color scheme is really fun. You can also go super classy with this palette, and yeah, and you can also go super colorful, and kind of gives me the Caribbean vibe, you know? Yeah, so anyway, this is available now for $28 in case you're interested. All right, let's also talk about Melt Cosmetics, because there is a new collection on the horizon, which is the Brunette collection, I want to say, or is it Brunette? I don't know how they want us to pronounce it. The eyeshadow palette, and of course a brush set. So here you have a palette that has 8 pans, and this is warm neutrals, and yeah, I don't think this time this is my piece of cake. You know, the Mary Jane palette, which was cold neutrals, that I also reviewed, was amazing because I love cold neutrals, and if I have a choice, I'm always going to prefer cold neutrals. Like warm neutrals, I just have so many that even though I'm not even trying, but just because of the fact that in most palettes that I love, there are already warm neutrals included, you know? So this is not going to be for me, but I wanted to show you because I'm sure a lot of people will love this. and this is coming soon, and I don't have a price right now. Okay, Alien Cosmetics is sneak peeking 2 shades for the Don't Be Jelly palette. Alright, so this is coming soon. Just according to the first 2 shades, it's gonna look really, really nice. So we shall see. I shall update you. Also with Alien Cosmetics, I do have a code which is also affiliated. You will find it in the description box. Then let's also talk about Shine by SD. I have just recently tried Shine by SD for the first time because one of my besties, thank you Suzanne, sent me a couple of shades from Shine by SD, and I was really, really impressed by the shimmer formula. So anyway, and they're coming out or sneak peeking the Enchantment palette. So this is coming super, super soon on June 12th. So as of right now, unfortunately, I have no more information. I wish I could show you something else, but maybe by the time you're seeing this, you will be able to find something on Instagram or somewhere. Okay, then they're also coming out with the Dynasty single eyeshadows. You have 7 shades here, and this will launch on June 12th. And I do believe there's something else. Let me just quickly go and find this if I can. Let me just, yeah. Okay, they're also coming out with 16 new shimmer shadows. They're adding them to their website. In case you're up for that, their shimmer shadow formula, sweeties, hold my beer. So, so cool. Okay, so this is all available now already. These shades and everything else is coming to the website super, super soon. Okay, sweeties, next I want to talk to you about another new brand for me, and that is Cleo or Cleo Cosmetics, and they're coming out with the Takis collection. Okay, so this collection includes an 18-pan eyeshadow palette with a mix of mattes and shimmers and 3 pairs of lashes, and then you also do have a lipstick, I do believe, a matte liquid lipstick stick. Okay, so anyway, this collection retails for $79, and this is available now. So you do have a very, very nice kind of darker leaning, at least from what I can see, because partially the palette is unfortunately covered with the decoration, but that is what I'm seeing right now, is kind of a darker leaning palette. There might be some lighter shades under that packaging, but anyway, the lashes look really, really beautiful, and of what I can see from the palette, this looks also really, really nice and vibrant and dark, which is beautiful. Okay, the liquid lipstick you see there to the right, it's of course like a red kind of a lipstick, which also looks really, really nice. So yeah, that is from Cleo or Cleo Cosmetics, and super, super excited that I can show you another new brand. Okay, then My Glitter Obsessions is coming out with eyeshadow bases in 10 colors, which you can see right here, and they retail for $9.50, and you can have the whole bundle for $85. I think it is a good idea for a lot of people that want to have like super, super vibrant color payoff of whatever they're putting on. This can be super, super nice, especially if you work a lot with cut creases and very like artistic stuff. I kind of really want to try something like that one day. I'm a bit, I don't know why I have not done it yet, because it kind of would mean that I would have to have really a lot of colors, because how can I commit to just one color? Because I can never make a decision. I would always have to like buy everything. That's yeah, anyway, but that is that. In case you're interested in that, or if you have it, or if you're planning to buy it, please let me know, because I'm kind of really intrigued by the concept of having colorful bases. I've never tried it. I only ever have my skin tone base, you know? Alright, then the next palette I wanted to show you is from Pretty Hearts Cosmetics. They're coming out with the Sweet and Wild palette, which is so sweet. Yeah, it really, really looks sweet. It doesn't look very wild to me, but it looks very sweet to me. And this retails for $26. It's available now for purchase. And it says here, this 15-pan eyeshadow palette features an assortment of neutrals, pastels, and rich summer hues with soft metallic finish of shades. Anyway, $26 available now from Pretty Hearts Cosmetics. And I think if you like pastels and soft looks, you know, this could be your thing. Alright, then let's show you something super, super nice. The Lab Cosmetics is coming out with the Anti-Dot glosses in different shades, which you can see here. $14 each. This has dropped on June 4th. I think this is spectacular because, you know, I like it glossy, I like it sparkly, and if it's even like shifty or metallic or something, it's super, super nice. I think this is beautiful, and I know that stuff like this looks amazing on me. Anyway, so this is from the Lab Cosmetics in case you're interested. All right, then let's also talk about this one. This is also a new brand for me. This is Lovelier Cosmetics, and this is their eyeshadow palette. I don't think I have a name. I didn't find a name anywhere as of right now. If I do, I will put it in the description box, but this is their eyeshadow palette. So let's just call it the Lovelier eyeshadow palette, and it has, let's see, 15 colors with a mix of 3 pressed glitters and matte finishes, and this retails for $25. Also here, this palette is of course dark leaning. It's kind of a dark sunset vibe, you know, and I think this is beautiful. I love stuff like this, you know, and this is exactly what I meant, you know, when I see a beautiful palette, usually it has already neutrals in it, and that's why I'm not going to go out purposefully to buy a neutral palette, you know, or the Norvina palette, the Norvina 5 that we spoke about before. So that is just what I meant, you know, because also here, of course, you do have quite a few neutrals in the palette, and that also applies to the next palette, which is from m.vrie. I want to say m.vrie Cosmetics. That is also a new brand for me, and they're coming out with the Glam eyeshadow palette consisting of 15 shades, including 6 shimmers and 9 mattes for $30, and with the Sunkissed palette, which is gorgeous bronzers in 4 different shades that are perfect for almost all skin tones. So sweet, for almost all skin tones for $20. Okay, I think this is a very, very cute release, a very cohesive release. Makes a lot of sense, you know, to put this out together, and I think this is cute. Available now for purchase from m.vrie Cosmetics. In case you are interested, check out that brand. Then I also wanted to show you a new release from Libellula Beauty or Libellula Cosmetics. This is what they're coming out with. This is of course a very, very bright palette, like neon bright kind of, but also a little bit pastel-y. I don't know, I see some pastel vibes there in some of the shades, but anyway, they say here, this is the Brights palette containing 9 pastel matte shades. Color names are inspired by the boss babes who are working on manifesting their dreams. Really, really cool. This retails for $24. This is launching in August. Okay, I have, as of right now, I have a PR from Libellula on the way to me. It has just been a little bit crazy to get mailed to me, so this has been a long time coming, but definitely you will see this brand featured here on my channel. Okay, then we also need to talk about Josma Rose Beauty, and they're coming out with the Venice eyeshadow palette. You have 15 different shades, including mattes and shimmers. This retails for $33. It is available now, and you do have, let's see, each color is inspired by a mix of vibrant street art, iconic street names, and the movie Grease. Huh. Okay, so anyway, I don't know enough about how this goes together, the movie Grease, and then the whole theme of Venice and street art and all of that. It's a very, very cool concept. Also, the outer packaging is really, really cool. So yeah, you know, the palette also itself looks super, super nice. So feel free to check out this palette from Josma Rose Beauty. Okay, then let's also talk about Peachy Queen, because Peachy Queen is coming out with kind of a really, really cute palette. You know, packaging and everything, execution is really, really cool. It's just, as I already told you, I'm not going to add purposefully a neutral palette to my collection, but I think the way they executed it, it's so cute. Fox eyes. Right? So cute. This palette contains 7 large pans. It comes with an eyeliner brush to create a fox eye look and with a mirror. Okay, so this retails for $25. It's limited edition, and that is basically all I know. I would assume that this is available now. I think so. So anyway, this is limited edition. In case you want to pick this up, then you probably have to hurry. Okay, then also I have to go back to Glam Light. Glam Light is coming out with eye bases also. Okay, so these of course are not colorful bases. They are of course more like neutral bases for the most part. And these retail for $10, and it says here they stay in place for long-lasting eyewear. It is a creamy formula, delivers full coverage to color correct the eyelids, creating the ultimate blank canvas to visibly increase the pigmentation and vibrancy of eyeshadows. Okay, you have 7 different shades, and as I already told you, they retail for $10 in case you want to check this out. Then Lorella Cosmetics also has been featured here on my channel already, but I only featured it in the pressed glitter formula because that is all I have from Lorella Cosmetics. But they also of course have other palettes out, and now they're coming out with this, the Happy Pride palette, which is of course a super super, super vibrant, colorful, fun palette, you know. Also pretty big, seriously, 21 shades. And it says here it represents unity, pride and inclusivity, including mattes and shimmers, available on June 11th. And that is basically all I know. Yeah, so anyway, color scheme wise, really pretty. Yeah, no complaints here. Okay, then also Copacetic Cosmetics. Sweeties, Copacetic Cosmetics is collaborating with Rocky Makeup, and they're coming out with the Stream Side eyeshadow palette, and this I ordered immediately. Just saying, this I ordered. It was now available for pre-order, and I placed an order, and I also included, I do believe, a highlighter and 2 lip products. So yeah, this retails for $35, and I think it's beautiful. I think it's beautiful. It's so pretty. Yeah, so that's why I ordered it. And of course, I also know already that Copacetic Cosmetics is an amazing brand with an amazing hardworking owner. And yeah, so absolutely up for supporting this brand. And this looks just beautiful. So absolutely up for this. Okay, sweeties, the next brand that I want to feature, I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce the name. I think it's Cacao Sky, but in case I'm saying this wrong, description box. Okay, sweeties. So this is the Chain User palette inspired by Kurapika Kurta from Hunter x Hunter. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Anyone? Sweeties, help me. I don't know. Am I too old? I think I'm too old. Okay, so this palette contains 9 shades with a mix of mattes and shimmers and glitters, and retails for $21. Super, super fun and bright palette. And I have no idea what this means. Chain User and all of these people and games, I have no idea what this is. But just touching the palette, I think it's really pretty. This is from Cacao Sky. I hope I said this right. Okay, sweeties, let us go back for a second to Alien Cosmetics. I forgot to include something previously, and that is this palette. This is the Graveyard Vomit eyeshadow palette, because Alien Cosmetics is collaborating with Graveyard Vomit. Yeah, you heard right. I have no idea. I know nothing about this. But anyway, this is what it is, the Graveyard Vomit palette. It has 9 shades, 8 mattes and 1 duochrome, retailing for $25. And this is available now in case you want to check this out. So yeah. Sorry that I cannot give you more information about this. The palette in itself looks really nice, especially when you look at the swatches. I think you can see it best how beautiful that palette actually is. So yeah, anyway, just wanted to include this because previously when we spoke about Alien Cosmetics, it just sort of slipped through the cracks. I'm so sorry. Okay, sweeties, then also CXC Beauty is coming out with a bright palette too, and this one is actually super special and kind of more interesting even to me than the normal expected bright palette, okay? Because this is what she looks like. I think this is really cool because it's different. It is a version of itself, and I kind of feel like this is what I'm doing every single day. I'm always different, and I'm always a version of myself, of my true self, you know? So anyway, this is the bright palette. It consists of mattes and shimmers. It is launching this week, at some point this week. It just says here this week. I don't know. I don't have an exact date, and I also do not have a price, but I kind of feel like this is a very wearable and still fun palette, you know? And I like it that to go into that direction, because I think it's probably easier to just go and put every bold color that you can find into a palette and call it a bright palette. But this is kind of special, and I love to find the special things, you know? So really nice. Absolutely loving it. And the last one for today is also a new brand for me, and that is What's Up Beauty. What's Up Beauty. Okay, so they're coming out with the Desert Monsoon eyeshadow palette, which you see here, and they also have, of course, the matching nail polishes, and I do believe they also have a brush set together with this. So this is, of course, a mostly neutral palette with a few pops of colors, and then you have, of course, the nail polishes. I've just recently started to go back to nail polishes after my nails had recovered from abuse. Because I had binged on nail polish so bad that basically my nails were just like, they said, okay, I'm handing in my resignation. You know what I mean? But yeah, so I'm actually very much into nail polishes too, but probably more crazy colors, maybe, like, you know, at least right now, because I'm constantly finding out new things about myself. Let me just move back to the middle. I'm constantly finding new things about myself, new aspects and facets, and it's kind of really, really cool to, at my age now, and I'm going to be 42 in just a very short time, I just feel like now I'm finding out all the things that I can possibly be, and still at the same time I feel like I'm only scratching the surface. Does anyone feel like this? I never thought that when I get to that age, sounds like I'm so old, but that I would feel that way. So anyway, with all of that being said, I hope you did enjoy yourselves. Of course, as always, leave me your comments in the comment section down below, and of course you will also find today's makeup in a pinned comment in the comment section. Besides that, of course, I want to remind you that you have all my links for social media for more looks and more inspiration. Of course, also down in the description box, together with my discount codes and the list of the brands that I spoke about today. Sweeties, that was fun. I'm always enjoying this so much, to hang out with you and talk about makeup. And of course, I hope that you're coming back for my video tomorrow, because if you don't know and you're new here, sweetie, don't forget to subscribe, but also check out my other videos, because I'm uploading quite a bit of content here and we're having a lot of fun here. Yeah, so that is it. Please go ahead and check out those lovely brands that I featured today, and I shall see you here tomorrow for my next video. And up until then, definitely go ahead and sparkle. Hugs and kisses. Bye.